Welcome back, boys and girls. And tomorrow is Saturday, November 21st. And my son Joseph wants to come with me as a cameraman because I'm a YouTuber and help me with the hunt. So I am pumped. I'm just hoping we could see something that we want to bring home with us. In the morning, temperature is a little bit higher than what I like. It's going to be in 47, but very calm day. According to lunar calendar, game movement is going to be between 4:30 to 7:30. So we're going to get up early, be ready to hunt by 6 o'clock. Sunrise is at 7, so we can legally hunt from 6:30. And I'm actually carrying a pee bottle with me tomorrow because I want to sit there till 11 o'clock. And I want to make sure I give all the chance I get with my son to bring home the meat.
It is now 6:02. We got here a little early because they're gonna move early. But walking in, we saw 2 buck. One was an 8-point buck, and we heard about 7 or 8 coyotes. They're everywhere. It's driving me crazy. We gotta get rid of them somehow.
If it snows or rain while you're hunting, you want to cover your scope with your glove and put your hand in your pocket.
It's 7:15. It's very quiet, and we didn't have any rain in the forecast, but we got rain.
Walking in this morning, we heard a lot of coyotes. They were actually yapping at us, barking at us, they're growling at us. We couldn't see them, but they were within 50, 60 yards away, and it was chaotic. So after sitting about an hour or so, I knew we're not gonna see any deer. So about 7:30, I told Joseph, let's have a snack and water and move to a different location. And this is way across the other side of the property. Sometimes I know it's kind of hard to move to a different location because you're already in the middle of the hunt and you don't want to mess up the time. But if you're pretty certain you're not gonna see anything, it's better to move. And because I had Joseph with me as my cameraman, I didn't bring my camera mount with me. So I told Joseph, I'm gonna go with a GoPro and hopefully this will work. Now the GoPro is great, but the problem is I can't zoom in and I can't really see myself. But I was lucky enough to get the right shot. You just have to look at it very carefully because everything is a lot smaller.
Okay, we moved to a different tree stand, and me and Joseph separated. There was just too many coyotes on the other side. So hopefully we see something now. So I am filming with the GoPro.
Matt. And just like that, the hunt is over. I've been here for 15 minutes. I know it was a small spike, but he had a pretty good body, and I wasn't about to pass a deer because I'm here with my son Joseph, and I want things to happen, and I need meat. So this should be better than forky because spikes are tender, and they should be really good eating. So I'm really excited, pumped, man. This is why if you don't think you're gonna see anything, you should move your tree stand or change your location, and you just might get a much better luck. And honestly, I think every time I change the tree stand, I was able to get something because when I know it's not gonna happen, there's no reason sitting there for hours hoping something might happen, and it just happened. I shot him right there about 60 yards away, and he ran, and right there there's a fallen tree. He crashed right by the fallen tree. So you have to remember where they went down, or otherwise you might have a really hard time finding it in this jungle. Only 15 minutes after I settled down on a new spot, I thought I saw something catching my eye about 70, 80 yards away from the left. So I got my scope up, and guess what? It was the tail of a whitetail waggling. So I really focused in, and then I thought it was a good sized doe. But then when it came to the opening, and when I stopped it, it was a small spike, but had a nice body, like a mature doe. So I didn't even have to think twice about it. I pulled my trigger. Now, spike like that is a perfect meat bug. After I was sure I knew where that deer fell, I called my son and gave Joseph the good news, and he came over to help me. Okay, I'm not even gonna go to the spot where I shot him because I know where he fell. I'm gonna go straight to the source. You can see that fallen tree right there? That's where you should lay. There it is. Good size spike. It's almost like a mature doe size, so I'm happy with him. And it should give us a lot of meat. This is actually quite a big buck for a spike. Okay, we are dragging it out, and like I said, it's bigger than I thought. This is where my sun shines. Thank you, son. Yes, the Christmas is coming. I gotta pile up my venison and share with the family and friends. Okay, just to show you how big this spike buck is, this is actually like size of a big mature doe, so I'm very happy with it. After every hunt, you want to clean your knife and sharpen it and get it ready for the next hunt. I use my DPMS 308. I introduced this rifle as a modern sniper rifle because this does have a heavy barrel, but this only has 18-inch barrel, so it's very versatile and easy to carry. And the ammunition that I use today is by Hornady Whitetail 150 grain. And one of my viewers told me that my channel was very unique. In a way, it shows everything. But he wanted me to show him how I remove the sex organs and how to avoid popping the bladder, and also how to cut the large intestine so that feces will not fall into the body cavity. I'm going to show you how I do it, but it's going to involve a lot of blood and a lot of organs again. So if you're not a hunter, don't tune in. But if you're a hunter, you might want to stay tuned. It was a perfect heart shot, and I'm going to show you the heart on the next video. And lastly, like always, thank God for what you have, enjoy your life with what you got, but mostly involve your kids with hunting. See you later.